Hello everyone, it's HeroicLegend here, and yes, I've unsalted. It's been some time since I've played the game. I'm back. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna have to take a moment. Taking a moment. Alright, we're good now. So I figure I owe you guys an explanation. So far, we have 2 dead grave wardens. Here was the first one. The second one was a patrol warden, which is why I didn't see him originally. I got back up to this part using this set, and I have actually taken the time to upgrade my mace to +3 and make it a heavy mace, which means it now scales mostly with my strength. Well, only with my strength. It got rid of the E scaling and dexterity. So here's a shortcut. See what I mean in a second. Ah yes, these 2 guys are dead too, because they were also patrolmen who I brutally murdered. And I know in one of these locations, there's an axeman. Now, you may be surprised to discover, these guys are actually harmless. Go right up to them and nothing. He is not harmless. Which is why we backstab him with a mace. And bop him in the kidneys with that. And if we just go re-ember. This guy's a dick. No idea where he came from. Whatever. Sorry if you can hear the button clicks, by the way. I guarantee you at some point there will be a better mic and you won't hear them as much. Or I won't be tapping my controller so hard. Heh, tapping my controller. That sounds dirty. Now then, here we are actually in the cathedral. If you look over yonder, you will see a giant. I don't think I can... Yeah, okay, so I can't tag him. There's a lot of stuff in this area. And by a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of annoyances. So you will be seeing a lot of parts where I just... Ooh. Un momento. Anyway. I think there was another dickish thing here. Ah, alright. These are the Deacons of the Deep. There are 3 in this room. I know I wasn't doing the Let's Play stuff, but this is what I know. I need to pass the commentary somehow. He was like, did this guy just... Oh. That's the dick thing. Are you still there, buddy? Alrighty. You see, this is what I mean by the way when I say you can't be scared of the enemies. I should have learned this lesson because I'm playing Monster Hunter as well, but I just didn't learn the lesson. Now, I wonder what this is. See, this would normally be considered a walkthrough, but actually it's not, because this is how you get past the area. You know, unless you want to go for the pure endurance test that this place is. But if we go... do this. Guard up. I think there was a jerk around here somewhere. could have sworn there was someone here. Eh. And we take a moment to praise the sun. And by praise the sun, I mean holy shit, that was annoying. We still have to unlock this part, though I don't think it's super necessary. Probably not. To be honest, we could probably just go straight for the boss from this area. Keep feeling there's gonna be something there. Now again, what I said earlier still what I said in the previous episode still stands true. This area is very gank heavy. Which means don't expect to super duper get past this area alive, per se. I forgot entirely what's down here. Ma'am, do you know that I can still hit you from here? Oh, what the fuck? I do not appreciate of what you just did. That was very frightening, disgusting, and ugly. I don't remember the spot. Ah! A free deep gem! Well, that's neat. And of course, if you want, you could farm the Evangeliist for, things, but it's not entirely needed. Deep gem. Yeah, basic. Go! Ah! Get off my head. And that is a free use of Estes, compliment of the dickhead at the top of the stairs. Alrighty, so let me equip. Well, first of all, let me see how many. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. That's actually a bad sign. You want to have a bad sign? Really, the main question here is, what do I want to upgrade? And the question is, I don't know. It's one of those real, like, questions that you have to ask yourself while you're playing Dark Souls. What do I want to upgrade? See, originally in the other games, I would just be like, oh, well, now's a good time to, like, upgrade a blank stat and maybe upgrade the armor. But nope. Armor upgrading is gone. And I still miss it. It really did kind of, like, help you make the game come alive, because you can fashion souls and actually be, you know, not stupid. And by not stupid, I mean, you know, not life-threateningly bad.
Very well then taken.
No, I'm gonna sound like a poser. But to be honest, it's the truth. I hate that they took out the armor upgrading.
Farewell, ashen one made of flame.
People like me really did like, you know, creating an armor set that looked good and also felt good, you know? Speaking of feeling good, let's get back to how we looked before. Except, oh yeah. Oop, too heavy. Perfect. Alright, so first stop is you, old hag. We are going through an area that requires a lot of arrows. So, oh, cool! They uncapped the at least I think they did. Oh, you can have more stored now, I see. 99 wooden. I can't buy as many of those, so we're gonna go over here to our favorite rat, per se, and we are now both very stylish.
Oh, and
And we're going to buy his standard arrows. Oh, actually, we're going to buy 35 of the heavy.
goodbye.
See? Now we are equipped. We are ready. We are ready to go. And sadly, we're going to have to kill some giants. I should warn, though, that this next part's going to be very long. And might actually be just a touch problematic. Really, the big problem with this area in terms of the quest lines that you go through is that you have to ask yourself a very important question. Is it worth going all the way to become part of this covenant, or is it just more worth to, like, skip it and not care? You know? I mean, that was a big factor for me in, skipping the whole thing without, worry. I just said, fuck that noise. Okay, so I'm going to wake him up. Hey, could you take a swing at this thing for me? Thanks, bud! Makes this next part real easy. This might take a while. See, because when you leave these guys alive, you get the very big problem of, fuck this noise. And this area sucks. And you're basically going to be doing what I did while I was off screen, which is running through constantly, praying not to get murdered, backstabbed, shanked, etc. And then having to fight certain enemies in key locations. Again, this is just what I do. Maybe you guys go around him flawlessly. Maybe I'm a big old pussy for this. I don't care. This guy's an asshole. And he hits like a dumpster truck, so, there's my excuses. And I think when he dies, we will end the episode. And I'm not even gonna lie right now. I got put on tilt so badly by that one part that I legitimately considered putting the series on pause. Or, like, just ending it here, because, like, there's so much I want to say, but, like, I do want to make these Let's Plays enjoyable for people, and some people have said that they prefer the blind playthroughs. I have a couple of games lined up that are going to be blind playthroughs, and I'm very heavily debating on swapping my main focus to be those games. And, like, maybe revisiting Dark Souls during different periods of time. I'll talk things over. You guys will definitely see an update, and I'll probably do a final episode like I did with Valkyria Chronicles. Which, yeah, I still feel bad about that one. Like, I had such great plans for it, but to be honest, it is very hard, I'm discovering this as a Let's Player, to beat a game on camera. Especially one that you've beaten before, because, like, a lot of the magic goes away, and a lot more of the frustration set in, so you're mostly going to be hearing, like, anger and salt, instead of wonder and learning. And I feel like that does take away a bit. You guys aren't going to see the magic of when I find something new, unless I legitimately find something new, like I didn't, just now, when I actually went down and killed the Evangelist. But again, that's another thing that takes away from it. The magic of things, I know the monster names, I know what happened, I know the consequences, too, of my actions, which is a big, like, thing to discover. I remember when I was playing through Dark Souls the first time, I didn't know shit, to be honest. I was just like, eh. Pretty sure this guy's close to dead. Ow. Let's, and... Oh, okay, so I have a super long way to go. If I want to kill this guy. You know what? I'll continue the talk on this conversation in another episode. Until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, and until next time, laters.
I will